Alright, what's up guys? Ethan and Easton on our another outdoor adventure today. It's Ethan and Easton, huh? It's the 19th of May, so we're getting a little bit into May. Halfway, we're just parked the truck. We drove into a spot where hopefully, I hope nobody's been, but there was a lot of downfall trees. I think I moved 3 or 4 trees that had burned. This area is kind of a burn area. Elk live here pretty much all winter, so we're hoping that we can get into them today, and that means that with the trees being down, nobody's been in here, so we'll see how that goes. But we started off the morning, we just barely got hiking in. The truck is just right over that little rise, but just stumbled upon our first little broken shed right here. It's only part of it. Alright, so we got our first shed. It's hold on, actually, I'll give it to you in a second. It looks like it's a part of a deer shed. Super old, super chalky. It's been here for a long time. Might carry it around for a little bit till we pick up something else. Sometimes I march on a death hike, which means I just go wherever I feel like hiking. Other times I'll kind of grid and go down and back, down and back, down and back if we start getting into some signs. So, and if there's either a lot of sign or I'm picking up some antler, then that's when I really start gridding. If not, I kind of just hike. So we're gonna keep going though. The hike's just started. We already picked up our first chalker, so hopefully it leads to some browns. See you guys soon. So this is hike number 3 for the day. Haven't really done a lot of filming because honestly we haven't really seen much. We scared up about 4 bulls a little while ago, but we hiked that last hike we just did. First one was about 2 miles, almost 1.7. The second hike we just got done doing was 5 miles, and we hiked that one from about, I don't know, we were going about 1.2, 1.3 miles per hour. We got one more chance though before we decide to make it our break for home. We're gonna go, this is like a mesa top. It slants down, and all the slant downward is a south facing slope. So we're gonna go maybe a couple miles in, then come back down, or maybe just go in a mile, I don't know, and then we'll hopefully zigzag the plateau part to see if there's anything up here, because we have one chalky deer shed which we found earlier, and that is it. I'm gonna go hike, and hopefully the next thing you guys see from us is antler being picked up. Alright guys, so just parked the truck and something pretty cool. Stepped out of the truck in the grass over there, saw something move by my feet. There he is though. Really cool. He's got baby spikes all over the top of his back. He was really nervous in the beginning, but he's pretty content now. Not really moving, but I'm gonna let him go. There you go, little guy. Doesn't want to get off now. Come on. It's a cool way to start the day. Up here in the mountains, it's Memorial Day. It's beautiful. The wind's slightly blowing. There's a ton of people driving in here, obviously, Memorial Day. Everybody wants to get out of the valley where it's hot and get into the mountains, but came out by myself today and gonna go hike in. It's a mile to get in where I'm going because I just found out that the road's closed, so we'll have a little bit of hike to get in. Hopefully that's a good thing though, and picks up some sheds today. I didn't want to end it on a finding nothing note, so I had to come out one more time. I switched over to my small, I think it's 1850 bag, my Kuiu bag. So switched over to this little day pack. Can still put some sheds on the back if we get into some. Alright guys, so this day, it's not gone exactly how I wanted it to. I thought I would have been into them a little bit more than what I have been. I literally just came out of these trees. I've been hiking for almost 4 miles already, and all like really good stuff. Took my pack off right there, got a snack, pulled some chips out, and put my bag back on. The road I don't know if you guys can see. It's right on the other side. It's by those logs. The road is right there and it cuts across and goes up. And there's a freaking raghorn shed 50 feet off the road. With that being said, I'm not gonna complain. A shed's a shed. And I'm finally on the board. We got an icebreaker. The last time I came out, I hiked like over 11 miles and didn't find anything. So to find a little raghorn off the side of the road, hey, it's not what I want, but definitely not gonna complain one bit about it. And a shed is a shed, like I just said. So anyway, we got a little 1, 2, 3, 4, a little 4 rag brown just baking out in the sun. But I'm gonna get a picture of this. Maybe, what's that? I don't think it's the other side, it's in some tall grass. Alright, so here it is. It might actually be hard white. I don't know. Maybe it was an early dropper, but it's already getting a little bit of cracks in it. It might be last year's shed, not sure, but a little one. Super happy though. Let's go get another one. Alright, so just stumbled on something kind of cool. You know, we see hawks, we see eagles up here, you can at times. And I just found my second feather. It's I found one last week when I came out, and now I found one this week. And I don't know, they're pretty cool. This one's in really good shape and really good condition. Pattern of it is really cool. It's not really too damaged, but anyway, it was a cool find just to stumble upon walking through that little valley. But I'm not gonna take it. I know sometimes with like eagle feathers, I mean obviously those are endangered or on the watch list, so you know taking those home with you can get you in trouble. But I'm gonna just leave that guy right there. I don't need it too much. Easton saw one last week when we came out. We left it as well, but it's kind of cool to see a feather every so often. Maybe it'll give us some luck. But we're gonna go keep hiking and see if we can see anything. Still can't believe that shed was right off the road. That just blows my mind. Like literally, I don't know, 25-30 yards off the road. I wonder how many people have traveled down that section and that corridor. And I mean, it wasn't even tall grass, it was just laying there. So I'll take the shed though. Like I said, we're gonna keep hiking and hopefully we can stumble on a few more and hopefully a couple bigger ones. But this is kind of what we're going into now. There we go. A little bit of deadfall, a little bit of trees. So with any luck, you might find us another shed. So hopefully the next thing you guys see is me with another shed. But Onyx tracker puts me at, but we've hiked in just over 2 hours. We've hiked almost 4 miles. So I'm gonna keep after it. Like earlier was a little bit of a bust, and I have come back to where I found that big 6-point bowl with Easton. It could be pretty much about anywhere. There's 2 roads that branch off in this vicinity, and it's pretty wide and open, so if anybody's come through in glass, they probably have found it. And fingers crossed it's still here, but it's been over a month too, so I don't know if I really have high hopes, but I do have a little bit. I think there's a little bit of a chance. And just like the other bowl that I matched up, it was about 330 yards away, so there's a good vicinity. There's a fence line. Maybe that's what kind of loosened it up initially. I'm not exactly sure, But anyway, I'm gonna give it a shot, and I got a couple hours before dark. Do a few loops in here, do a few circles, hopefully get wider and wider. Use binoculars, glass something up, and with any luck we can match that bull up, and that would be an excellent find. But anyway, so far today I just have that little, I think it's a hard white actually, a year-old 4-point elk shed. So we're gonna see what we can do and what we can turn up, and I really hope I can do this, because it would be phenomenal. But anyway, we're gonna give it all she's got. I did find a deadhead in the mix of all my hiking. Somebody sawed the antlers off. So that's how she went today. We found the 4-point giant off the side of the road. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you hopefully sticking with me. I know it wasn't the most entertaining video by any means, but that's fun to hike. And this last hike I just hiked was 3.7 miles. So for the day I hiked about 12 miles, I think. Before I close out the video, take this bino harness off real quick. For all of you wondering, there's a few people at work especially that have been asking about merchandise, if I'm gonna do any. I haven't decided yet. I did a test shirt just for fun, so I'll give you guys a sneak peek at it. It's a deer head. This is what's called the European mount. So I took a picture of one of my Coues deer that I got, and put that on a shirt, and then we did a outline border of the state of Arizona. So I'd like to make a couple little changes to it. The skull isn't maybe as white as I would want, and it needs maybe a little bit of character in the antlers, but all in all, oops, I hit the lens. Focus. All right, there we are. I really like the way it turned out, and like to thank my sister Shelby. She was the one who did most of the work with it. Traced it with her iPad with a app that she has, and then uploaded it to a shirt making company, and they got it printed out. So thank you, Shelby, for that. And we're gonna get out of here before it gets dark. Hopefully I didn't get too sunburned. I found out the hard way like a month and a half ago. The first time I really went out, I didn't put any sunscreen on, and I turned bright red from my face to my hands to my shoulders to my neck, my ears, everything just peeled all at once. So put sunscreen on. Remember, it's getting hot. It's summertime. It probably was about 75 degrees up here today. Next week, hopefully going to Utah for my days off. Gonna take my parents' trailer back up to their house and maybe do a little day shed hunt up there just for some deer antlers. Let's grab a drink, let's hit the road and make our long way. A couple hour drive, probably about a 3-hour drive back to Phoenix. So let's get in here. So I've been freezing water bottles. Just as a side note, I've been freezing water bottles in here, put them in my cooler, keep everything cold. It's worked wonders. I really like the way that turned out. But anyway, my drinks of choice are obviously water, Gatorade, cherry Coke, and can't forget about the Mountain Dew. So that's what we got in there. And as for snacks, I don't know if you guys have ever had the Sour Patch Kids, but I found some really good Sour Patch Kids. They're like twice the size of the normal Sour Patch Kids, and they're half one color, half another color, so like half red, half blue. They're really good. It gives you multiple flavors, tastes really good. So yeah, there's that too. So if you guys haven't had those, maybe try those. They're pretty good if you like Sour Patch Kids. But anyway, we're gonna hit the road, get out of here, and thanks for watching, guys. It's been a fun time doing all these videos, and hopefully things will get more exciting with the elk hunt and possibly a deer hunt this fall. So stick with me. Thanks for watching again, and we'll catch you on the next video.